Are live, bro.
We're live.
We're live.
Rock and roll, man. Got anybody coming in yet?
I don't know. Yes.
Us only?
Yep, you're wide open, bro.
Wide open, bro.
That's it, guys. Y'all seeing the man, the myth, the legend.
Check out Amzol at Senzilla.com.
That's it. All right, let's see here.
Every 10 minutes, come on.
10 minutes.
All right, guys, we're kind of working here with what we got. For some reason, the screen is flipped on me, and I don't understand why. We're going to get everything figured out. So just give us a minute here on what is happening. I'm trying to. Hannah, you're going to have to turn the volume down. Let's see here what is going on, guys. We're trying to get it figured out. Happy New Year's Eve. Yeah, guys, we're doing the New Year's Eve video, and we're going to probably do this for about 45 minutes, see how this goes. And we're already having problems. Let's see if it'll start working. Yep, nope. All right, so it's going to be weird. It's not letting us go horizontal with our live feed. I don't know why.
Okay, we'll just keep it landscape
Yep, so this, we'll see what's going to happen here. So tonight's video, what all is happening. Let's see if I can turn around here, because I'm having a hard time doing this. All right, so what all's happening tonight? We got Mr. Jesse over there hiding right now.
Yeah, man.
So he's working on the quarter pound on that truck. It's got a ton, and I mean a ton,
Clear wrap.
of like saran wrap and all kinds of stuff. I'll let you guys see it real quick so y'all can see what all he's working on, and then we'll get stuff set up so I can start welding. All right, so we're getting ready to ship this thing off to powder coating, but it's got a ton of like this weird, nasty looking saran wrap stuff on it. So
It
Jesse,
goes off slow, too.
and it has melted on there.
Yeah.
So Jesse is using a heat gun and using a plastic scraper to get it scraped off, and then going to wipe the glue off with some acetone. While he's doing that, I'm finishing up a set of wheelie bars for this thing and let you guys see kind of some tips and tricks on welding this chrome moly up. So you guys can see we've got a set of wheelie bars right there, and it's got a big old paddle tire on it, so we're going to be welding that deal up. We do have a lot of stuff going on with the GTO, and we're going to be talking about that in today's episode and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, guys, we're going to kind of sit in here and see how it goes. We're going to try to do more live feed stuff, but it's been a while since I've done one, and they've changed all my buttons over here, what to push and all that stuff. So we're going to fumble through this and see what we can get to figure out here. So yeah, so I'm going to get into welding here. Mr. Jesse, he'll chime in every now and then, but be sure to comment down below. Let us know where you're at, where you're from, what kind of hot rods you're working on, and also be sure to comment down below of what was your favorite food on Christmas. Let us know. Jesse, what was your favorite on Christmas? What was your favorite food you ate?
My favorite food. Oh, yeah, would be a nice smoked New York strip
Ooh,
with a big old unhealthy salad.
there you go.
That's pretty darn
An
good.
unhealthy salad. How's that
Oh,
work
yeah.
out?
Huh?
How's that work out?
Oh, it's all full. Well, I guess if you call it, it ain't really unhealthy. It's full of protein,
Yeah,
but I just eat a large amount of it.
there you go.
So I guess that's where it's unhealthy.
Just a large amount. Did you put a lot of ranch in there?
Oh, you know, that's what holds everything together.
That's it. That's it. So Jesse had him a big salad ranch dressing. Hannah, what was your favorite Christmas dinner, or I guess food?
I mean, if it's a casserole,
Yeah,
it's not bad.
casserole.
Any casserole.
Yeah, I'd probably say between Mom's broccoli casserole and then that ham your mom made and stuff. Yeah,
And that's just,
that chest pile is good too. Yeah, so it was a lot of good food, a lot of good eating. So yeah, guys, comment down below what y'all's favorite Christmas food was that y'all had, and we'll talk about that some too. Hannah's gonna be checking on the comments and stuff. I'm gonna get to Weldon here. So yeah, guys, any comments, comment down below. Help us get a conversation going. We're just gonna try to play with this, see how it does here. Apologize if the video looks weird or whatever, but does it look weird? I'm in it, exactly. All right, so before I start welding, let's talk about sponsors and thanking them and all that good stuff. And first off, is all of everything backwards, or does it look right on y'all's end? Can you tell, Hannah? When you look at, does the signage read right? It's backwards? Okay, all right, let me flip it around here. All right, I'm gonna flip it around, guys. All right, how about now, Hannah? Is everything the right way?
well,
We got a little bit of lag, guys, so we're checking on it.
you're good.
All right, we're good. All right, so let's get on into it here, sponsors, and then we'll start welding. All right, so big shout out to Senzilla.com. They provide all of our Amsoil stuff for us. And there's Mr. Jesse.
Amsoil, Senzilla.com.
That's it. The main man, Jesse. All right, so that's it. So be sure to check out Senzilla.com. They are a dealer for Amsoil, okay? And they can hook you up with your oil, any type of additives that you may need, transmission fluid, gear oil, all that good stuff. Be sure to check them out. So let's walk through here. Big shout out to Jonesboro Armory. They just signed back on board yesterday. So big shout out to them, and they will be on the car for this upcoming season. So heck yeah. At your convenience, on-site oil services. Heck yeah, you need your oil changed at your house, in the parking lot, at your job. If you got fleet vehicles, okay? So let's say you've got a bunch of trucks or a bunch of vans, check these guys out. They can handle fleet vehicles as well. Ace Garage Doors, big shout out to them. We really appreciate them coming back on board. Hoopty Kings, y'all know Jesse's Car Club. Jesse,
Yeah, man.
Talk-
What's up, man?
talk up Hoopty Kings for a second.
It's all about hot rods, good times, bicycles, good times, helping out the locals. It's keeping it simple, man.
That's it. Keeping
Good,
it-
good fun.
That's it. So Jesse's got a Facebook group. If you're not on Hoopty Kings on Facebook, we don't even know what they're even doing, right? Like they're not even living life right now.
Oh.
If they're not on your Facebook group.
Oh no, y'all living life totally wrong. You're even investing money.
That's it.
wrong.
So you even do gift card giveaways as well.
Yeah,
You just done
yeah.
one. What was the parts store that you done a gift card giveaway?
I try to stay loyal to AutoZone all the time because
Yeah.
they just simply got everything.
Got what you need.
This year I got the gift card late, so I ended up getting one for O'Reilly's. But usually every year we do an AutoZone gift
Some
card.
sort of parts store.
Even in between $25 to $50.
There you go. So-
yeah, so it's a pretty good deal. John Whitson won it this year.
There you go, old John, man.
His old 48 Chevrolet.
Yeah, he's been racking it up on the cover photo and on
That thing
when.
knows everybody under the sun, I think.
That's it, old John Whitson. Big shout out there, brother. That's it. So yeah. So Jesse's Hoopty Kings page, be sure to check it out. We've been a big supporter of them. He's been a big supporter of us. So heck yeah. So yeah, guys, going along through here. Shout out to Stiffies for this past season. Auto Plum this past season. Appreciate them. TSR Racing Products. That is our transmission. We appreciate those guys as well. And Aerospace Components. And of course, Permatex. Y'all can see our big banner over there. And the logo on the side of the car. We will be working again with them this upcoming season, but we don't know where their logo is going to be at yet. It may be somewhere else in a different spot type of deal, because I believe we're going to have our door available for some different types of sponsorships this season. So you guys stay tuned for that. And then look at Jesse up here putting his jacket on the motor. What is he doing? Lord, he's keeping it warm. That's what's up. So you guys just saw we done an episode of the ProCharger supplied us with our blow-off valves. Big shout out to them. We just got done doing that boost pop, and this thing sounds pretty wicked with these new blow-off valves on there. So that thing is working pretty daggum good right there. So excited about running that this year. We're going to be getting our lightweight components is going to be coming for this thing hopefully either this week or next week, and that is a brand new front end for this car and brand new doors and brand new dash for this thing. So yeah guys, this thing is going to go on the, I guess you would say, the Atkins diet pretty much. So we're going to be getting rid of a lot of weight off this thing. So yeah, we're coming right along here. But yeah, we got a lot of sponsors on board. We're going to be talking about more stuff here in a little bit, but it's time for me to get welding. So yeah, if y'all are just getting in here, see we got several new folks in here. We're going to be welding in today's episode. I got Jesse back there working on the truck, and we're going to be doing some TIG welding on this wheelie bar right here. So we need to start preheating and going from there. So the topics today, be sure to comment down below and talk about, I'll get this deal laid up here. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so topics today. Be sure to comment down below of what your favorite Christmas food was this year. Hannah said she liked any casserole. All those was fantastic. I said broccoli casserole. Jesse, this guy over here, had a steak for Christmas. And yeah. Say what now? We did, didn't we? Gosh, I forgot about that steak we had. Yeah, your mom cooked us a steak, didn't she? So yeah, we had a good steak too. Yeah, all right, so we're preheating right now. So check this out. Y'all see in the camera there, we've got moisture coming up out of the pipe right now. All right, and we want to get that moisture out of there when we go start TIG welding this deal. And that way it'll weld up a lot better. So yeah, let's heat this thing up in all of our joints. See there, we're gonna heat that up. Shoot, yeah. Get this heat up. Bingo, bango. Hey, Bennett. Happy New Year. Appreciate you, brother. And appreciate you signing back on for this season. Jonesboro Armory, Bennett Smith. Appreciate you, brother. Right now, we're just doing some preheating, getting this thing warmed up a little bit. And then we're going to be doing some welding here. Shoot, yeah. Warm this deal up. Once I start welding on it, it'll really get some heat in it then. But I try getting these things warmed up a little bit before I go full send. Heck yeah. So yeah, guys, if you're joining in, be sure to comment down below. That way it helps me know who all's in here, and I'll also give you a shout out on there too. So yeah. Hey Jesse,
Yo.
you got any updates on your 55?
Yeah, it should be. I'm getting it. Hopefully get it ready for polish shop.
Boom.
Get some paint put on it.
So do you have the paint scheme narrowed down?
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be satin gray on the front, satin gray on the back, with gold hand striped letters, with Hoopty Special on the quarter pounds, and 350 supercharged on the fenders.
Boom.
So that's going to be the scheme. Simple. On top of guy, I don't really care. I like polished cars, but I don't like them, if that makes sense. I like to take a water hose and just wash everything off and keep on digging.
Gotcha. Shoot, yeah, man. So yeah, it's gonna be an exciting winter going into summer for you, ain't it?
Yeah, I hope so. If everything with all my ducks staying in a row like always.
Shoot, yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, so you're getting a paint job on the 55, right?
Yeah.
And you said gray and black.
Satin gray and black with gold letters.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It'll look good.
Shoot, yeah. All
How many
right.
people we got on there keeping up with us?
We got 7 on there right now.
7.
Yep. For just 14 minutes in, it's not bad. So
But they ain't getting our saying off the names or anything.
We just got a couple people set off their names. So yeah, guys, be sure to comment down below for joining in on us so we know who you are. That helps us out a bunch. Everybody can see old Mr. Jesse over there looking good.
Doing the job, look like a little snooze.
That's it. Well, there you
That's
go.
all it is.
Well, would you rather be doing that or taking the crazy?
By the end of the day, still, it's a job nobody wants to do.
Jesse has become our transmission man.
You got a 51 share, buddy. You need that transmission pull you holler at the boat.
Yep, Jesse's getting good. He's about to get real good again. Take this thing back out.
$200 an hour.
That's it. He's the man. The myth. The legend. The Jesse man. Let's see here. A little bit more preheating, and I think we're going to start getting after it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, now our screen's doing something weird. Hey, Bennett, we're gonna have to get together and work on it. There's something going on. It's not happy with me. But it's trying to do something. Anyways, we've got an electronic sign that's gonna have all of our sponsors flicking in the background, but it's acting up on us today. But anyways, all right, so it's time to get to welding here. Today we're gonna be using our Lincoln Square Wave. Get it rolled over here. Oh. So yeah, Lincoln Square Wave. We're gonna be pumping about 80 amps out of it. Running on DC, TIG welding, and we're running straight argon. So yeah, guys, let's start getting on into it here. Let's get our tripod set up. And I'm gonna have you on the comments. Let's see here.
And it said rebooted.
Reboot it. All right.
I guess you know what to do.
All right, I'll reboot it real quick, see what happens. And we'll get in to welding here. Oh, Mom said ham. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ham was pretty daggum good. It really is. All right. All right, so let's get on into it here.
There's no Wi-Fi.
I'll unplug it, plug it back in, and start welding here. So yeah, guys, be sure to comment down below. And as I'm welding, Hannah will start looking at the comments there, and we'll get on into it. So yeah, we'll just have some fun here and see how this goes.
How you doing, Scarlett? Your dad says deviled eggs.
Say what?
Your dad says deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
So you know who not to sip aside
Yeah, don't say this
after.
After some deviled eggs there. That's pretty hardcore. Alright, guys. So a lot of folks asked about what kind of torch I'm running. I'm running the 17 style torch. We're running mini cups on it right now. I'm testing these out. I normally run like a really big gasolines, but the torch starts getting really heavy after a while, so I try to lighten it up. And that's been working pretty good, so we'll find that out here in a minute on this dude. Alright, so we're welding things up. Right now this thing is tacked up pretty good, but we're going to put a couple more tacks in some spots. And the reason why you want to tack things up pretty good, if you go full send welding right out of the hole, then what's going to go down is you're going to start tweaking things. Alright? So we already jigged this thing up, tacked it up real good. Now I've got it on my jig tables. We just got it clamped down to these flat surfaces to help keep it from twisting and doing stuff like that. This style wheelie bar, I'm not worried about as bad because this is for a mud and sand truck, okay? When it comes to like a drag racing wheelie bar, you've got to be a whole lot more accurate and consistent with it. And on those, I normally have an actual jig fixture But I've got it clamped to, and I'm welding the whole entire time, like what we done for GTO and stuff. But for this one, it's not too bad, and we'll hammer down here. So, and yeah, let's get after it. So, let's get some filling rod and start putting it down. I had to go get some filler rod today. I was surprised the welding shop was open, but it was. It'll be closed tomorrow. It's air gas. But yeah, we got a filler rod panel. We got some propane. We're refilled on propane. We're refilled on argon.
We got some propane accessories.
And propane accessories. If you guys like King of the Hill, you're our top two. All right, let's see what we can do here. We'll get some more taps down and start doing that. How's it look with
Looks pretty good.
maybe welding a little bit, like blinding me, you can't see nothing?
Now you can see. Right there. Alright, so heat. Look at it. Mr. Jesse coming over here. Hey, what did you think of Cletus's Christmas tree drags? You watching it?
I ain't had a chance to watch it yet, man. I've been in a holiday coma. I've either been sleeping, working, or sleeping.
So what, you took today off and you're off tomorrow too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I work today.
You off today?
I'm off on holiday.
Just
I'm
tomorrow
off on the-
and Friday.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so.
That
Yeah.
don't mean y'all call him up and, need to use his truck or his trailer.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Y'all
Houston's
already-
already reserved that.
Oh, yeah.
reserved that, okay?
Yeah, Christmas Day, I had to take a load off that burnt dumpster in Johnson City. I loaded freaking about 4 tons of cardboard.
Y'all did awesome friend and put a bunch of Elsa cardboard in your best friend's truck. Don't need his trailer in the middle of the night. We're gonna get, a race car part or call him up and need to help move some furniture or something
Stop
like that.
giving people ideas. We call dibs.
We call dibs.
Lord, it'll
Jesse's
be all right.
No, we just want to give Jesse a hard time.
Yeah, it's still saying there's no internet connection.
Okay. If I can get it figured out.
Yeah.
Technology, man.
Technology, so yeah.
It's amazing equipment.
It's how things going on your finger. Well,
Smooth, it's just a slow process.
yeah. Yeah, I had to give Jesse kind of a message off today.
Hey, that's all right. It's their thing. If y'all don't know, it's their thing. That one quarter panel, everything else didn't have nothing on it. It had some kind of shipping tape on it or something. That stuff,
It's been awful.
yeah.
It's been awful.
Whoever made that fender, y'all done an awesome job protecting it.
It is protected.
Okay. That's it. Heck yeah. All right. So heating up is chrome moly. This stuff here, what I found the best with it, you've got to play with your heat because every welder's different. A lot of people think, oh, what's this number, what's that number, and that just works for everything. No, it don't. Every welder's different. Each one's temperamental and needs its own method. So what I do is I cut the heat way back, and then I start ramping into it, whatever it takes to start melting the metal. Not getting it cherry red hot, not burning through. Literally whatever the minimum thing it takes to start making it be happy, and then you start going from there. Gasolines is 100%, and you can start rocking and rolling. Another tip: keep your welding materials clean. They come in sleeves like this. They come in there for a reason. Keep it sealed up. You'll be really happy. And we've got it.
Got it.
But keep your stuff sealed up, and you'll be really happy with it in the end. So yeah. Alright, so we've got some good tacks up here. I'm gonna tack some down at the bottom, start moving that way. My mental thought is there's a lot of strength in this structure right here, and we want to get this structure pretty strong and sound and really held together, and then we'll start spreading out type of deal. So yeah, let's get back at it and go from there.
Who all's on there so far?
7.
Got 7? Alright, cool deal.
7 people.
Cool deal. New Year's ain't bad. Ain't bad.
I am Zoll at simzilla.com.
That's it.
Yes.
Oh, and also comment down below. What are you guys doing tonight on New Year's Eve? Are you just chilling, or are you about to get wild, or are you already wild? Or
You
what
going to
y'all
bed?
gonna do?
Yeah, comment, show your name off so we can give you a shout out for joining in with us.
That's it, man.
This is how we're doing our new year,
That's it. Working.
as always.
But trying to have some fun with you
Waffle,
guys.
waffle.
That's it. Poor boys.
Yeah, poor boys.
We've got that part figured out.
Well,
Need some more pep. There we go. We're cooking now. All right, let's do some more welding. I like keeping the leads. If you don't know what a lead is, this is the lead. Alright? I like keeping my torch lead free and out of the way of everything. And when I hold it, I get the cord up on top of my wrist, and it helps keep the weight off your hand.
Scarlett, stop.
We got a
Come
shot
on.
dog right now getting distracted. Alright, let's get into it. Let's do some welding.
Hannah, did you have fun with the girls this Christmas?
Yeah.
They keep you busy?
Yeah. No, it was fun. It was busy. Probably been too busy for them.
The whole thing doing wide open, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, we got 2 little girls. One is a year and a half, the other one's about to turn 3, right?
Yep. She'll be turning 3 on the 19th of January.
Yep. Little buddy.
That's when the real party starts.
That's it. Wow.
nothing like jacking your tungsten right into your welding.
Oh. Oh man. Do you have to grind it off now or?
Right into it. Have you several pieces of tungsten ground up. Lifesaver.
Anybody got a shop dog, shop cat, shop rat, shop snake?
And no, we can't give it to him.
Anybody?
You 100% can, but you just have to be incognito.
Anybody got any cool things we're gonna do with their hot rod this summer?
Yeah.
If you want to check out the GTO, our nest will be Knoxville all summer.
Yeah.
So we'll be down there about every chance we can get anyways. Hopefully get in on some racing.
Jason, we got to get that 55 in on some racing, dude.
Yeah, man, I'm done. It's killing me. It's gonna really hurt when I go to Tri-5 Nationals this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
so talk about that race there, Jason.
What, the Tri-5 Nationals?
Yeah, what it is and where it's at.
It's at Bowling Green, Kentucky, one of the better tracks in the South. It's an awesome track. It's an old school track. It's got roofing all over the bleachers, so you're under the sun, or you're out of the sun anyways. And every year they have a deal called Tri-5 Nationals. It's nothing but 55 through 57 Bel Air, including trucks too. It ain't just Bel Airs, it's pickups also in that year range. And they have, swap meet going on. They have a car show going on. They have drag racing all day, all the way up to index racing, to grudge racing. They have pro mods coming in. Every level of race car, it's going to be there as a Bel Air, pretty much. And it is a really cool place. There's over, last time I heard, there was like 2,300 cars showed up to that show. And
John Winston goes that too.
he goes that every year. So that's who I'm going with. We're all going down
Are
there.
you going with John?
Yeah, supposedly we're leaving on a Wednesday and coming back on a Sunday. So we're going to be there for 4 days.
Old John stealing my Jesse equipment.
So yeah, we're going to be there and have a big time. I might take, I'm thinking, I don't know if I will or not, if I can wig up a trailer. I might take my car down, even though if it's
Just to take it.
just for taking it. I don't care what shape it is, just take it.
That'd be fun.
And, but if not, I'm going down there at least enjoy myself. So, gonna be Jesse's happy place.
That's it.
I might take my bicycle too.
Jesse is a bicycle
Oh
man.
gosh. Trying to read a comment, I just got blinded.
As soon as Hannah gets herself back together, we'll get a comment going on.
I'm seeing a little bit of red, blue, and pink stars.
Every time I look at it, it's like you snapped a picture of my face.
Yeah. Does that face just stay on you the whole time for
Yeah,
the next
pretty
30
much.
minutes? Scarlett, move your back.
What kind of comment we got?
Dr. Flex,
Dr. Flex, what's up, bro?
he's asking, building a camera boom / no prep wing.
Yeah. So, you're building, is he building or am I building?
He's asking. It's a question.
Am I building one? Say a question, yeah, I'm distracted. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Thank you for brain fog.
Yeah.
Building a camera boom / no prep wing? Question mark.
No prep wing.
No.
I bet he's
prep-
talking about that adjustable wing.
Oh, you're talking about those big wings everybody's into right now? Oh, he's talking about Big Wing Club. And,
Yeah, the ones
okay.
that drops when you
Yeah.
come off the line, it puts more weight on the back wheels.
So, a couple of comments on that. For one, for us, I don't think we need it at all on our end. We're running big tires. Now
Don't really need much of that.
Yeah,
That
so-
thing on the table, he said. That thing
His
on the.
thing,
Oh, what is this? Is he asking what this
I
is?
think so. Yeah. This is the only table I see.
Ask it again. You're asking what it is on Weldon on? Sorry, man.
Sounds like it. I think it's just that's So what is that?
So right now I'm welding on a wheelie bar for a mud bar. Alright, so for guys who's just getting in, we are welding up a
Yeah, you said yeah.
tubular one wheel wheelie bar is what we're welding up right now. So yeah, I guess zoom out, that's what we see.
Whoop.
So heck yeah. So that's what's going on. Man, I totally missed what it was
dude, we
talking
was
about.
left field hard.
My bad, Dr. Flex. My bad. And we ain't been drinking.
No, heck no. We're just all live right now.
Jesse said we are high on life. That's right. About to have me a Coca-Cola here in a minute.
That's it. That's about more drinking we gonna be doing.
Poor person.
Party.
Yeah, we're big time right now. So yeah, man, we are building a set of wheelie bars for his mud truck back behind us. We got them built. It's just now time to put the final welds on it. And me and Jesse thought it'd be fun to. We're trying to figure out a way to do more live feeds. And when I'm sitting in one spot is normally when I'm welding.
Yeah.
And, live feeds are hard to do. So we're like, you know what? Let's test it out. Let's see how it works with this. So yeah, man, apologize, didn't realize she was asking, my bad.
Yeah.
Building set of wheelie bars. Heck yeah. Alright, any other questions?
Nope. Oh, looks like we answered it.
Before I get back after it, you get back on it. You got anything? Good?
No, I think we just need to get to work.
Every
it.
10 minutes, Jesse.
That's
Every
it.
10 minutes.
Listen.
Has it been 10 minutes?
I don't know.
Amzol. You gotta get it on Sinzilla.com. Alright.
All right, yeah. Do it like the Kool-Aid Man, okay? You got to bust through the garage
Oh, no,
door.
this garage door. This garage pretty expensive.
Oh, yeah. If you do break my garage door, Ace garage doors.
Yeah, oh yeah, here we go. We'll carry on that. Big garage door, hook up to Ace garage doors. It'll put you in a win, I'll tell you.
That's it.
Joke. And again, comment, hands behind the camera, she'll mouth off, watch and say, and we'll just go with the flow.
Oh, I mouth off anyway.
That's true. Alright, oh, Hannah, you haven't got to talk about it much.
Oh,
I know
what am I supposed to talk about?
it's on now. What did you think about using the motorhome this year?
I mean,
Did it help, not help, panic?
it's for number one, going to the track, you're panicking anyways, no
Yeah.
matter what, especially your first race of the year. Second race, somewhat panic, but third race, you feel a little bit better, seems
Yeah.
like. But no matter what, it's panic anyways. It's just, I guess the living situation, especially with kids,
Yeah.
it's not as much panic.
It does calm that down sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got a place to use the bathroom.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So for those of you who got kids, you're getting into racing, 100%, if you can find you a good used motorhome, or if you got the jack, just buy a brand new one, hammer it down, bro. But we got us a used motorhome, that thing has been awesome. But I will say this, tell them how I felt about it the first time I drove it.
Well, number one, the seat was not fully, it was sliding basically for all intents and purposes. It wasn't sitting still. So when you
Yep.
sit in that thing, it was wiggling. And so he takes it for a spin. And basically he gets back, tells the guy thanks, and he says he needs to talk about it with me in the car for a bit.
Yeah.
And we're full on panic in the car. Looks at me in the face like, I don't think I could do this.
What she means is, I didn't think I could drive it.
Yeah.
It's a beast. And if this makes sense, it's got a captain seat in it, so it swivels like this. And whoever owned it before we did, they had everything loose. So the seat, when you're driving, was doing this. I mean, like literally, it had you like this. And you're trying to drive this big thing. The guy at the dealership, he was like, "Hey man, if you don't calm down, you're gonna be in the ditch."
And keep in mind, not only do we have to drive this RV itself, we've got to pull the trailer too at the end of the day. So,
Yeah, it was a situation.
but gave him a pep talk. I said, you can do it.
Yeah,
And-
I
and
hate
he-
that deal. It just about didn't happen. But it's been good since then.
Yeah. You drive it really good. No mailboxes have been torn down.
I've been playing since then.
Everybody gets out of the way. I'll tell you that much.
They do get out of the way. They do get out of the way.
Yeah, so 34-foot motorhome, 30-something foot trailer behind it.
I think it's just under 35, isn't it?
Yeah, right under 35 foot. Yeah, it's a situation. We need more heat. But yeah, it's been a learning curve. Diesel pushing.
We did learn you have to have fresh fuel filters on it though. Remember that last time we came home?
Yeah. Yeah, plan on going, if you don't change the fuel filters, plan on going about 10 miles up. Oh, no. It felt like 10 miles
Yeah.
uphill. I mean, it probably was 30, but it felt like 10.
It's talking about diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get out of this conversation.
Come on, Jesse. Share your experiences.
Should I?
Yeah, wear it out. If you want to buy a diesel, Jesse is the man to talk to.
I will make some diesel boys mad like a Ford man. My granddaddy was a diesel mechanic for years. He worked on big equipment, everything under the sun. And he said one wise word a long time ago. Diesel motors don't belong in a little Mickey Mouse truck. And he said it the best in my book. I had a diesel, I had a LLY, Duramax, 6.0. I am a Chevrolet man by heart. I've got it tattooed up down my arm. But that was the biggest piece of junk I've ever drove in my entire life. I had the hood open on it more than anything. And spent all kinds of money on it. So here's advice if you want a diesel. Alright? Me and John Witzel just talked about this the other day. You want a diesel truck, buy one brand new, drive it till the warranty's out, take it back to the lot, and get you another one and do the same thing. That's a diesel truck. Don't mess with it. Don't put no tune in it, because if you do that, they'll just fall apart. And yes, I know you can spend money to not make that happen for them not to fall apart, but you're spending a large amount of money for nothing but this puts out torque. And don't get me wrong, there's fast diesels out there. I've seen them, I've witnessed them, but there's just yeah, that's my opinion on diesels. I don't like them. I don't want nothing to do with them. If it ain't a tractor or a big 50-foot camper that's locked out there, I don't want nothing to do with them. That's my outlook on a diesel.
Yes, he said, that's the focus.
And that's the focus. But they pull good though. Goodness gracious, they pull like a Cadillac. But like I said, buy one, keep it for 10 years, go get you another. Because once they start falling apart, it's $500 down. It eventually gets to $10,000.
And you're talking about new diesels, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about new diesels. Yeah, just buy one brand new, drop it for 10 years, go get you another.
Yeah.
And they're just going to 350 Chevrolet, and I'll leave it at that. or a 5'3". So
Now, Jesse, I must say, I was extremely impressed with what your little truck did pulling my GTO.
oh man, that thing done good. What, I stayed around 65, 70 mile an hour all the way down the interstate. Didn't even go up to over temperature.
I don't care what anybody says. What year's your truck?
A 21.
So Jesse has a 21 Chevrolet truck, long bed, with a 5.3 in it, two-wheel drive truck, single cab.
Yeah, single cab long bed.
That thing, for an open trailer and a 3,000-pound car behind it, man, you can hammer down. It was pulling that car easy, wasn't it?
Easy. It might have put a little squat in the truck, but to fix that, just get back airbags put on the back. But I'm not even worried about that. I
Yeah.
mean,
So-
that squatting don't bother me.
A bracket racer type of deal, that type of deal would work
100%, man.
great. Our
Yeah.
problem came in like with my setup. We've got little kids. Hannah needs somewhere to sleep. I need somewhere to sleep. Jesse needs somewhere to sleep. And we've got so many people going with us, type of deal. We had to have as big as unit as what we got. But man, his little truck, I'm telling you, for like ADB stuff type of deal, if you're just going to car shows and you just need a trailer, you don't need a diesel. That little 5.3,
That little 5'3" could rock it on down the interstate, man. No issue.
I was extremely impressed.
Yeah.
Extremely.
And it shifted good. It even mine come with the tow package.
Yep.
So that just keeps it easy on your transmission.
Yep.
Old truck just done a good job, man.
It did its job.
So if anybody's wondering if a 5'3" pulls good, yes.
Yes.
It pulls great.
Fantastic.
No complaints. Yeah, and if you want to go to a bigger truck, to a 2500, just get you a 6.0. They'll pull great. They might be just a little bit slower than a diesel, but they'll get the job done. I mean, by the end of the day, you ain't in no hurry pulling anything anyways. So, yeah. I'm on the hunt for another trailer, so, and, oh yeah, and my new, if y'all ain't never seen my truck, it looks like a white marshmallow going down the road.
Looks like a Suburban.
I put a doozy on the back, wait a minute, we might have some new generations in. A camper top on the back of it. And I made it to where it didn't have windows in the side of it. So it looks like a panel truck coming down the road is what it looks like. And here in about maybe next weekend, I think, I'm going to take it to a pinstriper, and he's going to do some hand pinstriping on the truck to break up that white. So
Yeah, that'll break it up a little bit.
it's going to look pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So. And I'm doing the colors of my car, gray, black, and gold, so that way when my car is behind it, it'll match it up. But yeah. So that's my outlook on diesels. It's your all's money, spend what you want to on it, but I ain't spending on a diesel.
Thank you for joining Jesse's TED Talk on diesels.
Now, we can get talking about Fords, but we ain't got that type of time.
No. You can just keep it short and sweet on
How
that.
about this?
Because that's what the.
That's it. No, go buy Ford. Just buy the old ones. Don't buy the new ones. Lord. If it ain't a Hemi or a Chevrolet, you ain't gonna give me this dude's pension. It's that simple.
Yeah, guys, we're hammered down. It's loading up pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way it's looking. Good job. All right, we got any comment on?
Uh-uh.
All right. Good. Keep on hammering down.
Engage.
Engage, guys. Get ourselves a filler rod here. And hammer down. Yeah, so if you're doing here, Comment below what you like to eat on Christmas. Comment below what you're working on. Comment below what you guys are into tonight on New Year's Eve.
And tell me if you got a shop dog, shop cat,
Yep.
shop rat, shop snake, shop whatever.
Anything shop that's an animal that gets on your nerves.
That's what I want to know. Hey, and I've heard about it. Your mom says she had a shop beta fish.
She did, didn't she?
Yep.
I forgot about that.
We need another one. Yeah. We've got a shop squishy caterpillar. Yeah. He's hibernating.
Ask Mom what's the name of. I can't remember.
What was the name of the beta fish? I feel like I know I was told, but I can't remember.
I can't remember the name.
And you cannot forget the shop Dixie dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom said you had a name.
I don't know yet. No, not yet.
I don't know if I got a name or not. They were purple.
Maybe just fish.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I like betta fish. They're easy to take care of and pretty. As far as fish go, anyway.
Yeah, I'm good on fish. How big of a fish tank did you have there? 65 gallon? What was that thing?
It was something along those lines.
My God. Remember when I was working from home? That thing was in the office. So guys, Hannah had this, she had this fish tank that was 65 gallons. This thing was 4 foot long, okay, 2 foot high. It sit on a table as long as what this setup is.
Just about, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And the water pump sounded like a waterfall in the background. That damn bird thing, I'd be in the middle of the meeting trying to talk to people, and they'd be back there. And then she had like this LED setup on like a thunderstorm and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, man. Yeah, that one was
cool.
cool.
Meeting, talking to people, and then start lighting in the house. That's what it wasn't the LED light that did that. Was it?
Oh, yeah. That was, well, it was a grow light, so it grew plants within the tank.
Yep.
But it did all kinds of crazy stuff, too.
Yep. I forgot about that until he said that. But they did.
All right. So your dad says Alaskan whitefish at Farmer's Daughter is my favorite fish. Yes.
Yeah.
Fish on a plate.
I like the fish food too.
Yeah. Dr. Flex says, I had an albino catfish that ate 20 goldfish in 2 days, then died of constipation. That sounds like an ordeal.
That sounds like you had a situation going on. And it died of constipation.
Well,
After eating 20 goldfish, I don't
20 goldfish in 2 days.
My goodness. Yeah, golly. How big was that catfish? It had to be a monster. Yeah, Dr. Flakes, you need to comment down below. How big was that thing?
How, what? There's a lot that ain't making sense right now. I have many questions. Your mom said, did it turn gold? Did it turn gold is what your mom asked.
Yeah, I know. After eating that many goldfish,
Yeah.
it was perfect. Hey Jesse,
What's happening?
Dr. Flex said he had a catfish.
Albino.
An albino catfish that ate 20 goldfishes in his goldfish tank.
In 2 days.
In 2 days.
That sounds like me at Chinese joint.
Well, then he
They got
died.
Albino and everything.
Oh, gosh.
That's gnarly. That's pretty gnarly. Yeah, catfish take down bait, man. That's no joke. They're bottom feeders. They know how to just swoop.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty. Did you catch it, or is it a pet?
Well,
Now,
he
if you
said he
caught it,
had
that'd be
one.
pretty cool. But I like catfish. I like laying a big Tennessee flathead. Good eating too. My favorite food, catfish.
Now Jesse, do you like eating catfish like tartar sauce and stuff? Or
I can eat it any way you give it to me. It don't bother me. I don't care. It just, yeah.
Jesse says he is not prejudiced
No.
on his catfish.
Yeah, you throw that down on the ground, I'm going to town. It's like saying I'm going to work.
Hannah, sauce for you or no sauce for catfish?
Oh, listen, I think your mom could answer that question. Sauce or no sauce?
Sauce.
Every time.
Yeah, I was fishing one time on a kayak, and I thought it was an albino trout. I was just sitting there, just taking in the sun, going a line of water, hoping I don't catch nothing, and just chilling out, Here comes a big white trout just cruising right underneath the kayak. I said, now that's cool. And I was bragging about it to somebody the other day. They said, no, it ain't an albino. It's called a California golden trout. And yeah, it was pretty sweet.
That sounds
it looked
really
just
good.
like an albino though. It had the pink eyes and everything. But
Huh.
I said, well, I'll roll with it. It's cool.
Now, did you have a turtle or did you have a turtle?
I always
Nobody.
wanted a turtle. I still
We ain't,
want
no, I ain't never had a turtle. It don't tempt me
one.
though.
I won't be one of them freaking Galapagos Island turtles. It's ones that weighs like 500 pounds. Name it Buster.
Have them roll in here on a leash.
Yeah, exactly. It'd take me a whole hour, probably about 2 hours to get up here.
He'd just chill out somewhere.
That's it.
Uh,
Jesse, give me that. talk about that.
There's all kinds of Permatex in the thing.
Alright guys, so do a product placement for a minute. Alright, so we will be doing a new video, should be coming out here in a day or two, so it's a new product from Permatex. So this is their cut gasket material, or cut gasket coating. Alright, so this is like a regular cork gasket, okay? And so what this product is supposed to do, it's supposed to make your gaskets last longer, okay? So like what happens is, you know, like your cork gaskets on one side of it there, they want to break and all that stuff. You can coat that stuff with this, and it'll make them seal up better and last longer and stuff and all that.
Is that why that thing's that texture?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I picked it up, I said, man, that feels funky.
Yeah, it makes it feel like it got stuck in my bag and broke off there, but it makes it like a rubber gasket is what it does. So you can coat both sides, and it makes it really, really strong. This one, I just done one side of it just to see how it worked there. But we've been testing this on a couple different things. We'll be doing a video on it. Should be coming out in a couple of days. So pretty good product right there. It's a big shout out to Permatex. So yeah, cut gasket coating is what this is. You can get it in all the colors.
I'm telling you, man, after, you know, dealing with Permatex through you and stuff, they make so much stuff, it blows me away how much stuff they make.
It's crazy.
It's like, they just keep pumping out something different all the time, every chance they
There's
get.
even some of the products that we were using we didn't even know was Permatex.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know it was Permatex. Well, it's right here. That's Permatex. I didn't even know that was Permatex. You look
Yeah.
on the back,
Yeah.
www.permatex.com.
Smooth.
Product placement commercial. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Permatex, check them out. We appreciate them. Big sponsor to us. This will make the 3rd year of us working with them. We really appreciate that. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's an awesome company. But
Yeah.
it ain't because they're sponsoring us. They're just an awesome company.
They are. Fast Orange, good stuff. Hand wipes.
Yeah.
All kinds of good stuff there. And they own Spray 9 as well. So yeah. So Spray 9, Permatex, Fast Orange, check them out. They're big supporters of us. Support them too.
Yeah, another big supporter is Amsoul. You pick it up at Simzilla.com.
Yes, cha-ching.
Jesse is the man. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, about the catfish.
Oh, he come back on it?
Yeah.
He was less than a foot long. I didn't do an autopsy to determine actual cause of death.
Oh,
Probably.
he died?
Yeah, well, the 20 goldfish in 2 days
Oh,
might.
they couldn't take it down.
Probably not.
No doubt. Rest in peace, Empire.
Yeah.
R.I.P. So under a foot long, that's still a big catfish.
And
So it's under a foot long and still took down 20 catfish.
Gosh,
He went out and stopped.
yo,
10, 12 pounders out there in Dago. How many they eat?
Yeah.
Lord.
Dang.
We must have locked them goldfishes up.
Was it a pet though?
I guess so.
Okay, it was a pet. That's cool. Heck yeah.
I know catfish.
Also,
They're out there.
you got Jack in the house.
Yeah, it's on now.
Is that dude that?
Yeah.
He says,
Oh man, here we go.
he says, Happy New Year's. And Kenny Brooks says he's ready to run.
He's ready to run.
He's ready to run.
Which one is Kenny going to be running? Is he going to run both this year, or is he going to run his new car? We want to get Kenny 2 driving suits so he can drive both at the same time.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got a long comment here.
Okay, let's hear it.
Lord Megatron. Hey guys, Happy New Year. I just finished watching the video of you guys putting the motor mounts on the 55 Pontiac. I was wondering if you had any pictures of the project or any advice looking back.
Any advice looking back? Okay, and he said 55 Pontiac, right? And not-
Yeah, 55 Pontiac.
Okay. On that thing in particular, those cars have really, really complex frames, and they have really complicated steering arms and stuff in them. Just like this 51 Chevrolet's back behind us back behind Hannah right now. But the motor mounts on that thing were pretty complex due to the way the frame is made. There's no way around it, is there? I mean,
Oh man.
There's a couple of companies that makes kits. Speedway Motors is one. That was the kit we used, and we just added to it and made it even more stronger.
Yeah.
But the biggest tip of all is if you can't weld and don't know how to weld, mock stuff up, tack it up, but get somebody who can weld it up strong. Because I mean, you're
By
going
the end of the day, it's motor mount. It's holding all the way.
it's holding all the way. That car, I don't know who it was originally who put motor mounts in it, but they were pretty Mickey Mouse, and
Yeah, it was a pretty rough job.
and they broke. Okay, but you got to put good stuff in them. That's one tip. Beefy motor mounts.
Beefy transmission mount.
Yeah, you're going to have to build a cross member and stuff. We used a universal cross member in Jesse's
Yeah.
55. That one would work in that thing, but it's going to take some modifying. That style of car is, and I'm sure you're aware of, it's got that X-Brace frame and stuff in it, and man, those X-Brace frames make a nightmare of trying to put mounts in and deal with and all, because it's a lot of stuff in your way. So you got any tips on that 55 you dealt with? You suggest?
Just honestly, the way we did it, we kind of worked out good. We kind of went overkill on everything. That was a transmission. You especially kind of need to go overkill on transmission mount.
Yeah.
It being that X-frame deal,
Yeah.
it's just so oddball over there. Pontiac was in limp mode when they made them cars
Yeah.
frame. It's just, I mean, they're just.
Well, that was the earliest 50s deal in a lot of vehicles. They done that X-frame deal.
Yeah.
And early hot rods done that X-frame. Man, gosh, it makes it complicated because the X-frame.
They're good frames by the
Yeah,
end.
it's just strong. I mean,
Good.
my gosh, it's stronger than anything out today. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
But the problem is, your drive shaft angle gets in the way, and it can really cause some problems depending on what transmission you're running, how long the transmission is. Like it can get crazy. I don't think that car. I could be wrong. I have to look at it again, but I think that type of car is going to have a problem if you're going to put like a gear vendor's overdrive in or something
Yeah.
like that. You might be able to get away with it on the end of a short power glide, but on a turbo 350 or especially a turbo 400, I mean, the tail housing is up in the X-Brace, so it's going to be some major surgery. But I think that's about it.
Wish we had pictures for you. We just
Yeah.
had the videos. All we can
We
make
just got
out.
the videos. I don't think I've got any pictures of it. If I do, send me a message on Facebook, just a personal message, and just say, hey, you talked to me on live feed, and if I've got any motor mount pictures or anything like that. That way I know who you are and I can get it sent to you. Email is fine too. I've got that stuff listed on like the rest of our YouTube videos, but Facebook Messenger I can message you back quicker. But yeah.
Yeah, just get you a nice speedway set up and go from there.
Yeah. Speedway stuff is pretty easy to work with, and they give you enough material to chop down
Dang.
things you need to fit. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, if you got any other questions, comment on here because the comments do help us, and that's why we're trying to get people commenting. So yeah, definitely comment if you got any other questions on it.
All right, Dr. Flex.
Yeah,
All right, this is for Jesse.
yeah.
I agree. You need a Doctor Enough sponsorship. Jesse can put the logo on that white truck.
That'd be a good idea.
It's perfect.
You might talk to Kevin.
Yeah, I've talked to Kevin. But I got a lot of family members that actually worked for that company.
Yeah.
And my uncle used to daily drive a little HHR panel wagon
Yeah.
with that logo on the side, and it looked good.
Yeah.
I mean, the little thing looked sharp as all get out. I like to have it when he sold it, but
The
yeah.
funny thing is, we normally have Dr. Enough trucks sitting inside our house all the time.
Yeah, but the problem is about that gum Tennessee
Oh,
law
yeah.
don't make a lick of sense.
Yeah.
Because when I do this pinstriping deal, I've got to be careful. Because if you put any kind of signage, like say you got a small business, you want advertising, they don't give you the chance. Like if you put your logo on anything, they will pull you over, and I don't know what the law is called, but it's like false advertisement to them, but it's not for us. But to them it is. My friend had a HHR, and he had on the side of it, it was his name, then the Chevy underneath it. Literally, the law cop pulled him to the side and said, "Hey, you cannot have that on the side of your vehicle." And next thing you know, we had a $475 ticket in the mailbox.
Yeah, so some more information on that, what
Yeah.
this is talking about. So in our area, I know more information on like race car trailers and trucks pulling trailers than what I do like on personal vehicles with company logos on it. Alright, so if you got a race car trailer, right, and you want to put a sponsor logo on the side of your
You're
race
about to
car
see us
trailer.
get aggravated here.
Yeah, this is a redneck topic for me and Jesse because
Yeah.
to me this is communism.
Yeah, pretty much, 100%
we're,
communism.
we're gonna get deep here.
Yeah,
All right.
it's crazy.
So how this works is, if you got a race car trailer in a truck or motorhome or whatever in the world it is, and you want to put logos of a sponsor or your company or whatever on there, at that point in time, you must have DOT numbers on your truck or trailer, okay? You cannot get away with anymore just putting not for hire on the side of it and then also putting sponsor logos on your stuff. The state trooper will pull you over, they will give you a massive ticket. For example, a good friend of ours, his name's Pat, I won't say the last name, but Pat explained to me personally what happened to them. They've got a round track car, they had their logo of his company on, and this is his company, he's got a business license, it's all that stuff. He had it on the side of his personal truck that he drives, but he was using that truck to pull a race car trailer with, okay? They got in trouble because even though he said not for hire on the side of it, the state police said, nope, you can't do that, and you're getting a ticket now. Because they see it as a way of advertising and making money, and the government wants their share.
And we can't have that.
And we can't have
No,
that.
we can't be making money now.
And guys, I'm not for that.
That's a money gimmick. It's a money gimmick, and well, the reason I say a money gimmick, to get that, they're making money by the end of the day. You gotta spend your money to get the DOT numbers and all that crap, and it goes into taxes and all that.
But
It's
you
just a money
know,
racket.
there's got to be a tax for your tax.
nothing said.
For your tax.
But nothing said about the campers.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. I mean,
What Jesse's talking about. and
yeah,
I-
you know a little bit better. You brought it up a while back.
And I agree. So what Jesse's talking about on the campers, okay, and I agree because this doesn't make any sense by law. And by law, if you've got a camper that says Champagne Safari, whatever camper on the side of it, and whatever company who made it,
About Greyhound, maybe?
yeah, or whatever, and it's the size of like, it's 10-foot long logo, how is that legal and okay? Because it even says the name of the camper and the company who built the camper, and there is nothing that happens with that whatsoever. But if I put Amsel on the side of the camper, or if I put Houston Kilby YouTube channel on the side of it, hey, they will pull me over and ticket me like that. It makes no sense, and I think it is a messed up law.
They're killing the small businesses in the area and everything. 'Cause that right there is that's the best advertisement you could possibly get.
Because you're
100%.
going up and down the
It's a
interstate.
rolling billboard.
And that being said right there, to me, I think it should be legal. If you want to put signage on the side of your vehicle, I think you should have every right to do so.
If you want to put signage in your front yard, your backyard, your vehicle,
Yep.
what, I mean,
As long as it doesn't make your vehicle dangerous to the street or to the road, I don't see why there's a problem with it. But the government has way overstepped on that. In Tennessee, they've upped the rules on it. That's why we don't advertise putting people's logos on my truck and trailer, because if we do, I've got to get DOT numbers, we've got to go to every single weight station and all that stuff. Like for us, what we do when we get to the racetrack, if people want that big of signage when we're at the track, we put out signs or flags or, different things like that, banners and stuff like that at the track or in our shop. That's why we don't sell space on the side of our race car trailer. Now, if we end up getting like a sponsor that's
Scarlett.
sending $500 million or something like that, that's a different animal. Then we'll be getting a tractor and trailer. Then we'll be doing all that type of stuff. I don't see that happening, but that's that's why for local guys, you don't see many trailers with the logos on it. I've seen people do it and they've gotten away with it, but that's not mine, Jesse's luck. We'll get a
No,
ticket.
heck no.
We'll get a ticket like that.
We're like a beacon on the road.
Yep. And so y'all are aware, the gentleman who I was talking about, they gave him a $3,000 ticket.
Yeah, and my buddy, the one that got the ticket, I was telling with the HHR, he had no business.
Yeah.
It was just his name and his Chevy. That was it. No business involved with that name, period. They still popped him with a $400 ticket. And he had to take it off and everything.
I'm really
It's
surprised.
ridiculous, man.
I'm surprised they haven't cracked down like on rat rods with,
Yeah, I know.
with logos.
There's some
on.
kind of shop name on the side of it.
Yeah,
You know?
that's next. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's a messed up deal. I don't like it. It's making me get redneck.
Yeah.
You know what though? I'm actually curious. What if you have like the GTO
Yeah.
on an open trailer?
Yeah. See,
I mean, it's got all kinds of signage on your GTO.
well, see, that's what some of the old guys used to do back in the old days. Is they take a enclosed trailer and they put Lex and windows inside the trailer, and that way people could see company logos going down the road. If I knew I was going to be keeping my trailer forever, I thought about doing that. Just so it's advertising your car, it gets people's attention to it.
Yeah.
That's what they used to do in the old days to get away from that. Because legally, it's not on the trailer, it's on the race car inside the trailer. They can't say nothing about it.
Keep it up though, it will.
Oh, I know. I know. It's coming. Was there any other comments on there? They said there's some long ones.
Well, that was you done answered.
55 one.
Yeah. Oh gosh, hold on. Let me catch up.
That was a good one.
That was good. That needed to be dealt with.
That needed
It
to be
needs to be
talked
said
about.
on YouTube.
Yeah, that
Or
was good.
something. No, because nobody's talked about it. Nobody does.
We might actually need to make a video on that one day.
Yeah.
Jack said he didn't say. Talk about Kenny.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Update on the catfish.
Okay.
Here we go.
The main story.
The main story is the catfish.
This is the focus one. Back on the albino.
Did have a bluegill in a tank. I caught at Percy Priest Lake. Kept him for a year before he died. He was actually quite intelligent. Buried him in my yard. Haven't been fishing since.
Dang. That got pretty deep right there. He had a good forehead. That's
I just want to know what kind of tank setup. I mean, this is
That's a pretty wild fish though, he's had.
yeah.
Speaking of fish, I had a goldfish one time. I won at the Appalachian Fair. When they had them little, you had them little ping pong balls to throw them in them things. If you make it one, you get a goldfish.
You want one of that?
I had that thing for like 8 years.
God.
It turned silver. It got so old. I mean, the gold was gone.
Gosh, it's cold time for me. You want something to drink?
I'll take a water,
Man,
man.
you want anything?
Yeah, I'll take a Coke.
But
Catfish did come from a store,
Okay, that's cool.
which is pretty cool. And the only, like, can you even call them cat? The only quote unquote catfish I had was those itty bitty Cory little
And I like
catfish.
those little things.
Those ones that are just itty, what are
Yeah.
they, like an inch long?
Yeah, little old bitty catfish.
Yeah, I didn't have anything bigger than that.
I was actually looking at I was at Goodwill a while back. I bought like a little beta tank for like $5. They had everything pumped and everything was there. I said, every once in a while I'm wanting a fish move. And I was like, I'll just grab that tank. I like to get back into a little bit of beta. I like betas.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty.
Make me a little tiki island.
Betas, guppies, angelfish, yes. Tiki, a little bit of SpongeBob in there.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Thank you. We got Megatron says thanks.
Cool.
And we
That's
got
the one who asked about the 55 stuff.
yeah, and he sent you a message. We got it.
Okay, cool. I'll
Uh,
talk to you later, Megatron.
Flex, guess there isn't any Lucky Charms donks running around Joss City.
Any what? You say Lucky Charms dogs?
Donks, DONKS.
Oh, dogs. Yeah, actually, you see them once a blue moon. My buddy used to have a 73.
Y'all's faces.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
Y'all look-
we don't talk about those cars much. I like them. It ain't a car I talk about.
Y'all look concerned
They
for a
are
second.
radical, but I
I was concerned for a minute.
There was a couple, I thought you said Cheerios and dogs. I was like, all right, we'll roll with it, bro. But anyways, they're right down the road here, literally about a mile down the road. I think it's a Lincoln that looks like the Crown Vic. It looks like it's sitting on 26s on
I
blades.
saw that looked pretty good.
Silver, that thing's huge. Then my buddy used to run, not the ugly Chevrolet El Camino. It was a stacked 2 square headlights on top of each other. That thing was uglier than homemade mud. But he had 26-inch blades on that thing. That thing was nice. But yeah, we actually have a little bit of dog life running around here. You don't see it much though, but it's here. Yeah.
And then there's somebody at PetSmart that's got a G-body with some big old rims on it. Got like a little Toyota truck.
Isn't that the manager? Because didn't you ask?
I think it's the manager. He's a pretty cool dude. But
Yeah.
he's got some cool rides that takes there.
There you go. So if you want extra fish for the tank, just go to PetSmart here. You can see a big dog in the parking lot.
That's where I got my
That's the
fishing.
manager of PetSmart.
Yeah.
Manager of PetSmart is right up your alley, bro. You're even into the business.
Yeah, but I think our mostly car scene around here is mostly, drag cars, hot rods, lifted trucks, and just cruisers, and a lot of drag cars. But nobody draws them on the street, of course. But yeah, that's about our scene around here.
We got some import stuff.
We actually got a lot of import stuff.
That comes to town big time when cars and coffee
Yeah.
comes to town.
Yeah, we got a big import scene around here.
We've been to that one a few times, and truly, that's one thing too. For the longest time, to be honest, I never really was an import fan.
I've got a couple.
But I will say this, we've now been to a couple of import shows, and not once, I have to be on record of this, not once at an import show did anybody come over to my car and say, "You killed that thing."
Yeah, no, we actually had more cool vibes at those shows than we did at the legit hot rod shows. Seriously, I'm not lying.
When we take my GTO to shows, me, Hannah, and Jesse just have to breathe for a minute. We're like, all right, it's not like this at the drag strip, but when we go to a car show and it's just mainly hot rod stuff, man.
Everybody's really judgy, man.
Oh my god.
Last time we was at a Pontiac show somewhere,
Yeah.
and we debuted this car out there. Man, you can see an older dude. He was just walking at, and he was giving us the worst side eye. A dog can't even keep up with it. It was such a bad side eye. I looked at you, so I said, "Well, we know what that guy's saying in his head."
But give it to the import guys. They're nice. They're friendly.
They are friendly. They're not confrontational at all. But I will say the crazy part is, like, with our experience with it, all that was cool. But man, like in Cerverical, when they have an import get together there, it's like they tear down.
Listen,
the city.
hey,
yeah, man.
that was just a few that really, it wasn't, that was just a crazy situation altogether.
Yeah,
That was a
man,
perfect storm.
That was kind of a childish move or idiotic move.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you. That was crazy. It
Yeah.
shouldn't happen.
No.
Yeah, so
Because they literally ruined it for everybody.
Yes.
And other import guys, that's good people.
So y'all in
Yeah.
where, what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago?
That's longer than that. It's about, I'd say about 5 months ago. That's a while.
When you got kids, time just
Time flies.
goes crazy. Anyways, so what went down? There was a import get together. I don't even remember the name of the show. Do you?
I don't, slammed enough, I think.
It's like, yep, I think that was it.
Well, it could be wrong, but I think that's what's
If we're wrong, comment down below.
And it wasn't the show's fault. It
No.
wasn't the show. It was just people. Just
Yeah, people got crowded up at a gas station.
Yeah.
And it went from like a hangout situation to like pandemonium.
I mean,
Yeah.
from what I hear, a lot of the people weren't even people that had a car
Yeah.
in the show.
I mean, yeah,
From
it
what I
was, just,
could-
it was just side people. It just showed up and just caused the drama.
Yeah.
They standing on top of the gas pumps and everything. It was just a zoo.
It went
I was like,
wild.
what the crap, man?
It was like a bunch of shelter kids got out for the first time
Yeah,
And-
it's bad.
This is what
and just didn't
happens.
even know what to do with themselves.
Exactly. So then people just get away from the car world.
Yeah.
Go get caught up in a football game or something and make do there.
Yeah, but I gotta say, the import guys though, they're more warm, welcoming than what the hot rod community is.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, because they're open-minded.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them was just open-minded. They loved the car. You know, it's cool, man.
Yeah, but boy, when you go to a hot rod show, it better have matching numbers. You better not have cut it up.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm telling you, it's like me. Like if y'all know me or see anything I'm into, I promise you, you hand me a hacksaw,
It's
a
going
sawzall blade, a quarter band blade, I will cut one up. Like
You might be making some people mad right now.
I have no problem cutting up a hot rod. I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy getting
But we said it a
this
long,
out and hammer down.
but we said it a long time ago. The car is awesome where it's sitting now than where it was.
Yeah.
In the weeds, rotting away, in the shadows.
That is a good point. So
I mean,
I think that's a really good point. All right. If I don't care who they are, what it is they're building, whatever motor's going in it or whatever. If somebody's building a hot rod, okay?
especially if it's a young generation.
Oh my gosh. especially-
Don't kick them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't kick them out. I mean,
No.
that's the life of these cars.
I don't care if they got a '69 Camaro, a Corvette. I don't care what matching numbers vehicle it is. If they decide for their vehicle it's been sitting in the barn or sitting in the weeds and hasn't been drove, that they're going to put a diesel motor in it or they're going to put a 4-cylinder in it or whatever, man, hammer down, build it, do it,
Have fun.
have fun with it. The biggest thing is they're getting it back on the road. They're driving it. They're having fun with it.
They're
doing
working on
something.
cars
They're
instead
working
of
on
smoking something.
well, I'll say it. They ain't in drugs.
Yeah.
Okay? If they're working on a hot rod, trust me, that's your drug. You can't afford nothing else.
No.
It all goes out of car. But at the end of the day, build
Now,
more hot
where I
rods,
call it
keep
crazy,
running.
where I call it crazy is it's a whole nother level. But I've witnessed a guy buy a 1970 Chevelle LS6 matching number car, red with the black skunk stripes going across the top. Everything. As soon as he bought off Malcolm Auction, he paid $85,000 for his car. He took it straight to a shop and said, I want an LS3 in it. So they pulled the matching number motor out of that car and put a, now that right there I disagree with. It's like, come on, man. But it's made him happy. That's all that matters, but my opinion's my opinion.
Well, at the end of the
We
day,
all got them like butt cracks.
at the end of the day, drive them and have fun.
Exactly.
I do understand what you're saying, and there is a time and a place to LS swap, because that is a big hot topic of when you LS swap something old, people get aggravated about it because you're taking some of the old school out of it or whatever.
Yeah, and I get that. I get that.
I do get it, but I will say this, my Tempest is LS swap, I drive the heck out of it, and I mean drive it, and it is helpful and handy to have it like that, because you can get parts really easily, and everything really lasts a long time on it. But, you know, to me, as long as you're driving it, hammer down, but in that situation, keep the original motor.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that's where I'd have a problem is if you sold all that stuff,
Yeah.
and you still got the matching number.
Imagine, man, that motor's been in that car since 1970. It's like you just broke it apart. Just, you know, took history and just like crunch. So,
Killed it.
but like he said, LS swapping is best when it's at the best time and the best place. Because, I mean, it's just, yeah.
But yeah, how we doing on comments?
Let's see.
All I'm saying is, this coat right here,
Pretty rocky, bro.
dude, it's got just a little bit of ice in it.
Nice. It's like a Coca-Cola solution.
I don't know about y'all, but if you get your refrigerator right where it gets a little bit of ice in your Coca-Cola,
It's just good stuff, man.
Yeah, and by the way, get y'all a full metal note hand cooler on killedmotorsports.com.
Yeah.
Product
It
placement.
has been 10 minutes again. I mean, you just get AMSOL at Cinzilla.com.
Yes. Cha-ching.
Right, where we at?
Let's see. Your dad says Virginia starts using the cameras tomorrow that also monitors noise.
I heard that. That's gonna be a mess too. I've read that. They're noise monitoring people's cars in Virginia cameras. Virginia, obviously.
And has been for a long time. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing changed there.
They got too many rules. Too much overstep.
No freedom there.
I can't handle
Jack says, I'll take a shot of moonshine.
that. There you go.
Says, Mac, you built some cool stuff too, and that is a fact.
Yep. Right. That's pretty cool.
Flex says, good to hear Jesse kept that fair goldfish for years. Most kids eat them before they leave.
Where are you from?
That's a bite, man.
Which, I mean, actually, it was big enough to eat. You could fillet it. It's big. It's a fat dude. It never died.
Okay,
I
but
actually
here's-
took it down my grandmother's pond, turned it loose in the pond.
Hold up. He's saying before they leave the fair. So I have questions. Did they come with the grill or are they just sushi?
I think it just.
I think her sushi at that point was so little.
God, somebody think raw meat that dang fish.
This is okay.
I like my fish good. I can't
Yeah,
have
it's
it.
gotta be good.
I've tried sushi. I've tried it. I've wasted $50 on how many times I've tried it. And I still don't like it. And I said, no, it doesn't spend any money.
And me and this man can eat some Chinese, Japanese.
We can put them out of business.
When it
I
comes-
love it. Every once a weekend, I get me Chinese food. It's either on Saturday or Sunday.
They know us when we come in.
Oh yeah, the lady, because I usually get mine takeout, you know.
Yeah.
I get a takeout, go home, get my favorite movie going, my favorite drink, just get an all excited fat moment going on.
Rambo.
I just shout, oh yeah, Rambo all the time, man. That movie just makes sense to me. But anyways, but the woman knows me so much when I roll around the corner, she just looks towards the to-go plate. She's like, yep, go ahead.
I need. I like my Chinese.
Yeah, I love it. It's just good, man.
I like
It's
some
good.
Chinese and like some Star Wars or some Terminator movies. And I'm right
Good
there.
to go.
Right, what's up, Nick?
That's
We
it.
called it up?
Yeah,
Right,
caught
we
up.
did. Right,
We
did.
are at 92 minutes
Boom.
live stream, so probably where the comments slowed down,
All right.
probably time to.
I'm good with it. We're gonna wrap it up there. We'll hammer it down. On
And
the
comment below too on our future videos, you know, or get in contact with us. Just say, hey, more live feeds if you like it. Just say,
Yeah.
we'll do it more. We don't care.
comment
Yeah,
down
cool.
below if you like the live feed. Let us know if you got ideas for a live feed. What we're trying to do is the live feed does help us out a bunch when it comes to we are monetized. We do get paid on YouTube. Okay. The live feeds, when you guys watch on there, normally you guys hang out for a while, for an hour or however, you know, how many minutes have been on here now?
93 now.
95, 93, gosh, that's pretty good. So, anyways, it does pay us back pretty good.
So is that an hour and a half?
Yeah, it's an hour and a half. So that's an hour and a half of watch time. However many people.
And thank y'all for watching. That's an hour and a half that y'all didn't have to give up.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Thanks for the comments.
Yeah.
Thanks
Good
for
to talk to
calling.
somebody.
That's a huge help. So the next time we do it, make sure you share the that we've got a live feed up. Tell people on Facebook, wherever, you know, whatever social media you're on. Try to get more people involved. Try to comment as much as you can. That's a huge help. It just goes back to our race car stuff. Is what it goes to.
Where it all fuels.
It fuels the machine. But yeah, comment down below if you guys got ideas for stuff for us to talk about. My thought is, I do a lot of welding in here, you guys don't even see. And my thoughts is, when I got welding projects going on, maybe I can set it up and kind of do like what we're doing. I can be welding, have stuff to talk about, enjoy it, have fun with it. And if you guys got other ideas, definitely let us know. We're trying to kind of play with it and see what we can do with it, type of deal. But yep, that's what I've got. Like, share, subscribe. We'll give a shout out to all the sponsors and we'll get on out of here, all right?
Well, Jack
See you on the
said,
video, okay?
Jack is asking if y'all heard any good jokes lately.
I'm not getting into it.
Oh yeah, Lord have mercy, Jack. You need to holler at me sometime. We'll get together and we can just exchange jokes all night long.
Jack is the joke man. I have to tap out on that.
I get lost in like weird situations all the time. It's like, why do we drive in a parkway and park in a driveway?
That gets deep. That's deep right there, man.
Jesse will give you the jokes, or are they? No, they're not. They're conundrums. They're the ones that just make you ponder, and you throw them straight to the
I
universe.
live in the universe.
Yeah.
I don't live in this world.
No.
Exactly. So, sponsors, get on into it here. Senzilla.com, big shout out to them.
Amzol. Get
That's
it at
it.
Senzilla.com.
That's it. Jonesboro
Ding, ding.
Armory, be sure to check them out in downtown Jonesboro. It's in Tennessee. If you're into firearms, things that go boom, survival gear, hunting gear, be sure to check them out. At Convenience on-site oil services, you need your oil change at your house, at your work. You got fleet vehicles, be sure to check them out. Ace Garage Doors, they helped us out on our garage doors, got everything fixed up. If you need garage door work, check them out. Auto Plum, be sure to check them out if you need any fittings or any adapter fittings for radiator fittings. Snippy's Beard Shop, you gotta get that beard looking good.
Yeah, man.
TSR Racing Products, they build our transmissions, we appreciate them. And of course, Permatex all the way for all your Permatex needs. And then Optima Battery this last year, we appreciate them. And then let's see here, we'll give a special shout out to all these folks on the link here. So we are wrapping up 2025, and we do have sponsor availability going into 2026. So big shout out to Poppy's Patina, Air Cooled Nomads, Mom and Dad, Peak Antifreeze, Tons Performance, Power Plus, Foggett, Ironman Outdoors, Nutramax, and Measure Enterprises. And I think that concludes all the sponsors right there. So anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you. Let's hammer down.
We'll
Thanks,
end
bud.
off on Jesse right there. Hit the X.
Yeah, just get the Bailey or something.
That's it.
Excellent.
Boom, and the beard.
And
That's